I have a confession to make, you guys. I am Iron Man. All right, so you guys remember when I died and my body wound up underneath the obsidian? Um, yeah, I think I mentioned there that I was using the cosmetic armor to dress myself in gold because I thought it'd be funny to run around in like not great looking armor, and I totally forgot about it until uh, I was at work today wondering if I did this. Hang on, if I did this and enabled the cosmetic armor, could I just, have my matching set of armor and still use the jetpack? And the answer is yes. And I was like, oh my god, dude, I'll be able to make a joke where I'm like, the jet fuels just come out of my butt, but no, it just comes out of your back, and I look like the angel of death. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, let's see. We're here at the Nether Farm once again, because I have been doing a little bit of AFKing. Here we got two 200-ish blocks of gold, which I haven't been here for very long. We got a little over a full drawer of that. I've added upgrades to these. I've started going with gold upgrades because yeah, we got 120, a little over 2 stacks of gas tiers. We filled up on the rotten flesh and leather instantly. I don't think this is being gotten from the farm. We got 100 pearls even. I think this is from when I killed an enderman and it wound up in the system. And then we've got some other stuff here, and we're getting plenty of coal. So that's the farm. One thing I changed is obviously these drawers. These the transporters, they're having issues going into the drawer controller. So what I did is they're hooked up to these speedy hoppers, and then I had to replace these drawers because they were just pulling out of them and going into there. But they have no problems going into the speedy hoppers, and I've decided. So this is all working fine and dandy, and I might baby pigman may be able to spawn here. If that should be fine. And if we come up here in my little AFK thing that has a glass floor for really no reason now, although yeah, there's no reason for this. I started adding carrots in a little botany pot. Let's see how long this lasts because I decided since I have so many gold nuggets, I can just eat gold carrots, and these are. Let's get out of here so it's not so screamy. I've decided to eat gold carrots because they've got way more saturation than the potatoes I've eaten, and these aren't better than the like the broccoli and cooked beef, but I don't have to cook these at all. I don't have to kill an animal. I can just eat the gold. Oh, I have to kill penguin, but they're kind of animals. I don't know. Let's see. Let's put away this iron armor. So yeah, I prefer that my armor matches. I do think the jetpack looks cool, but there's no like jetpack armor. Although alternatively, what I could do is does this work? Like, I don't think this works like the opposite way. Like, I would have to have like just a jetpack on, and and then I guess a second jetpack to have that as the cosmetic version. Although that looks pretty slick too. I might, I guess I might make a second jetpack. But for now, we're gonna be rocking this, and don't worry, it won't last. We're gonna do something even cooler in a second. Before we get started with that, I realized that of all the places I put down these mega torches, none of them were where I lived. So we'll just put that there. And if we take a look at the map, that does a 64 block radius, and I believe each one of these is a chunk. So that's 16 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks should be the radius. And I'm not sure if it's spherical or square, but now like this general area should have less monsters spawning into it. They'll probably wander in. I might place these strategically around the way I did at the Nether farm, but for now I think we're all right. I don't know. It won't be any fun with no monsters spawning here. So I got about 2 full mana pools. I don't remember how many stacks I put in here. It was just kind of random. I think I probably had. I'm gonna guess like 20. Which is a lot, but let's see. We come on over here. Let me turn this jetpack off. Come over here. We have 28,000 charcoal. I'm not great at math, so I'm going to pull out a calculator. 28,000 divided by 64 is 437 stacks. Keep in mind that we have quite a bit of coal at the other farm as well. And this is still in slow baby mode. We can actually do something with Botania to speed it up. And we might do that. So I'm going to craft up a bunch of runes I guess I should get my Lexica out. That'll help us. I'm going to craft up a bunch of runes, and we'll get some cool things happening here. Because there's a lot of cool trinkets that we can use. So I will be right back. Okay, let's... Oh, hang on. I'll just fill this up. That's weird. That should have done all these. What? Normally throwing in a stack of things does them all at once. That's really bizarre. It takes a really tiny sliver of mana to do this. What if I, like... Okay, that's working. That kind of... Huh. That's weird. What if I... Wow, that's different. Okay, well, I'll be back in another second. Okay, first batch of water runes. And you can do the same thing with the Petal Apothecary where you right-click with an empty hand. Yeah, 2 of these gets things done way faster than just 1. I am really happy I opt for more than 1. Don't skimp out on the mana spreaders. You will not regret it, trust me. All right, now we got to make fire, earth, air, and then we'll eventually... bring out the avatar, I guess. Okay, I've got 2 batches of all these runes, including the runes of mana, which only make 1 at a time, and they're a little bit different. So if you don't have mana, if you don't have ender pearls, you're probably going to need to get some soon. But if you need to get ender pearls, using one of these to craft a soul scribe is great because the soul scribe does extra damage to endermen. It doesn't have a ton of durability. It's got look 69. That's nice, great. But yeah, I think these like 2-shot endermen, and you can enchant them. Very nice. So I gotta make a few bits and baubles to get stuff going. So first off, what any good botanist needs is a mana tablet. Now you could use a mana diamond if you need some of that, but the mana tablet is how we're gonna power a lot of our stuff here. So I'm going to set you. Let's see, you are shift right click to get the mana out of you, and that. We'll channel mana into this, and I'm going to fill it up until the mana pool's about halfway. Why about halfway, you ask? Well, a mana tablet only holds about half a mana pool. That's why. So that'll power our little devices that we're going to be making. So first off, I want a Sojourner Sash. This thing is a lifesaver. If you put this on, this will equip to your belt slot. That should have unlocked an extra entry in the thing. And now... it does render on your character, although it's covered by my armor real quick. If I take this off, and I guess it is on my belt now. It's a belt, and what it does here is you get a step assist, you move faster a little bit, and you get a jump boost. And I think it also reduces a little bit of fall damage, so that's very nice. And I believe it actually increases my fly speed. Hang on. Maybe very slightly, but yes, lovely thing to have. Highly recommend it. Next thing we gotta make is something I've been missing for a long time. Is I need a magnet, so I don't start losing things over the void. So the ring of magnetization is our guy. Let's make one of these, and one of these, and then one of these, and we can equip this to ourselves. And now things that we drop, this will take a bit because it's got to re-enter our inventory. Will be picked up at a range, and if you shift, you can. Actually see in the little bauble slot, if you shift, it should... there used to be an indicator that meant it was off, but if you shift, it won't work. So we'll give that a second to not work and watch how not working it is. Look at that. And you unshift, and then they come right to you. Oh, if you have it equipped. Maybe that was a poor demonstration because it wasn't even on. Either way. But if you have a little farm where things are falling... you don't want to be picking these guys up. So what you want to do is come on over here. Thank you. Step assist and jump boost. That. Get you a Soul Nolia. So Soul Nolia, we put you probably right here. Well, actually disable your magnet from working. So that's pretty nice. And it's got a pretty sizable range. And the way we can check that is actually with a Manaseer monocle, which we're going to need... mana glass. Mana glass is real cool. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. I have to type an S to get the glass. Mana glass is real cool. Now that's wrong. Something's up with that. There's way too much of a delay with that. Actually, let me get a few pieces to... Yeah, I don't know what this is. That was a little faster. Interesting. Mana glass is real cool. It well, it's hard to say over here. It actually emits light, and it's got connected texture. It's really nice. I don't. That might not look bad over here, would it? I thought it was a little too blue, but it's not. It's not majorly blue. Also, you can break this without silk touch. Unless I'm wearing silk touch glove. No, I'm not. Okay. I just have very gentle fingers. Yeah, so highly recommend the mana glass, and we're going to use it to see a mana seer monocle. Equip this, and if you look... Oh, wow, that's different. I don't know if that's supposed to look like that, but that's pretty trippy. You can see the effective range of all of these plants, and if you really want to... But you have to be looking at it, so if you really want to check it, you shift-right click on a thing with your wand, and then you can reposition yourself. But you have to be looking down for some... That's... I don't know what that's supposed to be like. Yeah, either way, any coal in here is not going to be activated by our guy here. So let's take that off. I don't really need that. Sure, let's see what else. What else do we have in the trinket section? Band of Aura. Yeah, that's cool. Let's make one of those. Our Band of Aura will very slowly replenish your mana supply. Oh, there's a little bug there with the... You see that little black bar on top of the tooltip? It should be glowing like this color blue. That shouldn't look like that. But if we equip this to our other ring slot, we will now very slowly over time replenish some of the mana that we're using for the Sojourner Sash, which is great. It's worth having, I think. And I think it works outside of your inventory, unlike the ring, but or outside of your trinkets. I guess they're trinkets now. They're not baubles. I think it works outside of your inventory, although I'm not 100% sure. You could also, if you didn't want to do that, you could also turn your mana tablet into a mana ring, which we might, or a band of mana, which we might want to do. I think it has to be empty to do it, but we might want to do it because you can actually upgrade that. And this holds, I think, 4 times as much as a mana ring and tablet will hold, but we don't have access to Terra Steel yet. All right, lots of options here. The Planet Strider Sash is interesting. It's a map. And Sojourner Sash and the sugar. And as far as I understand it, if you're moving somewhere over time, it speeds up. It's like a train instead of the regular speed. But we really don't have like a long nether hub path like that, so I don't think we need this. There's another belt in here called the Tectonic Girdle, which is basically the same recipe as the Sash, except for this Rune of Fire instead of the Rune of Air. And this gives you knockback resistance, which is pretty solid. Like, if you're fighting the dragon and you don't want to get smacked around, you might want to use one of these. Let's see, what else do we want in here? We did the Band of Aura. Snowflake, Ring of the Mantle is interesting. It gives you haste when you're wearing it at the cost of mana. It's pretty... I think it's only haste 1. Note that the trickle of mana is used while the wearing armor equipped or anything. But not limited to attacking. Oh, yeah, so it uses it all the time. That's probably not worth it at the moment. Let's see. Which one of these do I usually use? I think that's about it. Ring of Dexterous Motion will automatically... what does this do? I definitely want a Pyroclast Pendant. That is... it doesn't give you fire immunity, but it'll immediately extinguish you if you're on fire. And this takes a tier 2 rune. Melon, Slime Ball, White Sand, Red Sand. Oh, that reminds me. Let's see. Do we have melons and Slime Ball? I believe we have both. Melon. We have melon seeds. I guess I can plant these really quickly. We'll probably skip that one. What else do we got here? Alright, well, I might have made more runes than I needed, because there really doesn't seem to be a lot that I want at the moment. But we can do something kind of cool, because, obviously, let's see, let's make some Phantom Ink, and I'll explain what that does. Oh, my out of mana pearls, curses. I need 2 sets of these. That is really bothering me. That should have changed instantly. Let's see, let's make 2 of these. Oh, I'm out of bottles. Horrendous. That's... And you need... Oh, you had dye. You had purple dye. That uses any dye. It doesn't have to be blue dye. So let's see. So, what we can do is actually make Mana Steel armor. And now you can see my durability is getting lowered. I haven't gotten any mending, but if you want to deal with something that doesn't need mending to repair itself, Mana Steel is a pretty solid option. It's not as defensive as oops. Let's take this off. It's not as defensive as I look kind of silly, don't I? It's not as defensive as like say iron. There's a better tier armor. There's actually two better tier armors here. Oh, that's interesting. You do this, the mana bar appears too. That's kind of. Oh my god! Look at my like leg things. They just shift back out of my butt. That's not supposed to do that either. I'm noticing all sorts of stuff. Oh man, the monocle even makes my eye look a little smaller. If you, it's not bad armor. It's got, I think, about gold or diamond level enchantability, so it's pretty solid. But I'm not gonna wear this. What I can do, with a lot of the stuff in Botania that you can do, you can tinge it with phantom ink, and make it invisible, right? And you can do that with your other stuff too. So if you didn't like your Sojourner sash rendering on your character, well, you can just do that. It doesn't render anymore. And I think, does it work on the mana tablet? That's render. Okay, well, we'll skip that one. The monocle, as fancy as it looks, I'm not a huge fan of it, to be perfectly honest. And remember when we were doing the cosmetic armor thing before? Well, we open up that slot. I don't know if this will actually work. I am very interested to see if we can, in fact, equip all of our armor. And hell yeah, it works. We are now wearing invisible Mana Steel, which means that if I fly, I don't even have to. I've got like the, oh, I was like, oh no, it turned off. I turned it off. Now I'm basically the angel of death. This is pretty intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's... I'm trying to get a thumbnail here, because this is pretty intense. Big fan of armor that you can hide. Not that I don't like the way it looks. In fact, I'm a big fan of a lot of the aesthetic things in Botania, but just being able to hide my armor. Like, I worked hard on this edgy skin. It took me forever. I don't remember all the layouts and stuff, and I use Photoshop because I'm an idiot instead of, whatever Minecraft skin maker .biz. Yeah, now we can do this. And in fact, so there are another thing there's another piece of armor in here that does match the jetpack, and those are called the free runners. They don't add any armor, and they have to be charged, but they completely negate fall damage. Actually, hang on. Do we have long fall boots? We don't. So I could wear those. Now, these obviously don't have feather falling or depth stride or anything. I did get that other pair that I kind of want to enchant, but I thought that cat was an enemy. But yeah, if you guys want to show off your skin, or like, I don't know, go on a server and convince your friends that you're defenseless, they're not gonna. They might believe you, and then you can just zip away. I'm very curious to see what we can get here. Here's another cool thing you can make a Botania early game. If you don't have Silk Touch, but you do have enough mana to get iron and a little bit of glass and stuff, you make a Vitreous Pickaxe, and that, unenchanted, will let you collect glass without Silk Touch. So it's not very fast, although I believe, can you enchant this? Yeah, you can. Curse of Foolishness. You can get like efficiency. Yeah. Interesting. You can get fortune on this. Can you get Silk Touch? Destructible, Mending, Reach, Silk Touch. You can. You can double Silk Touch things, but yeah. This thing, I've never really found a use for it. Like, obviously I have my Silk Touch thing that'll actually doesn't break glass much faster, but if we start putting this stuff here, how does this look? A little update. Is that too blue? I think it's alright. I don't know. Well, I'll live with it for a little while, and then I guess I'll report back to you guys. There is a different upgraded tier of this that's got a green tint to it and a little design, but I'm not sure. I just stopped using the damn pickaxe after a little while. I'm not sure if that would fit better, because we do have the green foliage around here, but this will light the place up a little bit more. Not that we aren't super lit at all times. Look at the place is absolutely jumping. But did I make enough glass to do this? I think so. I'm gonna replace these, and we can get on to something a little fun. I said we were gonna need to upgrade our storage in the next 2 episodes, and I think that time is now, because I'm starting to run out of room in places, and then every time I want to make some wacky build, I'm worried about all the stuff I want to store. So yeah, how does this look? Let's take a look at it from the outside. Let's hop on over here. I'm not. I'll live with it. I'll see what. Hey, oh wait, I think my lantern blew up. That's right. Come here. I knew that something was missing here. Let me make another one of these. Put it up there. So that's about what I think we're gonna do with Pitania for the time. Oh man, I hate these things. That's I think what we're gonna do with Pitania for the time being, because I had an idea for a build for it. I mentioned doing it in that birch forest. But I think I want to do it over here. I have an idea for a build for the Botania area that I think is pretty cool, but I need a lot of living wood to do it. And believe it or not, our new storage system will help me get living wood a lot easier than sitting there and waiting and having to mine it. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that starting in this episode. I hope I have enough iron. I used a lot of it on pants. So I think today we're going to start working on changing out our storage system, because I got plenty of gold. I could upgrade all these, but the way this guy interacts with these drawers is not... It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not sure why this isn't exporting. Like I've got like 4,000 stone in here ish that just kind of mixed and mashed in. We gotta fix stuff. So I think... we're going to start with refined storage over here. So what we need, we're going to need quite a bit of quartz-enriched iron, and I don't want to accidentally use all of it like I did with the pan. So let me actually take out some iron. Let's get like... Yeah, let's get half a stack worth to start. I think we're going to need a lot more, but this can't. Let's see. That's... You know what? We'll do another stack. We're going to need a lot of this stuff. We got 2 stacks even. That worked out pretty nicely. So once again, find storage, and I'm just going to copy. I'm going to copy and paste that, or copy that. So we are going to need these processor bindings, which take string and slime. I've got a little bit of slime that I received from... Oh, what did I need the slime for? We'll make like a stack of this. I don't think we're going to use all of it. What did I need slime for? Magma creams? Did I need magma creams? Anchor plates, sticky pistons. Oh, I wanted it to make the storage remote. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I need slime for both of them. And then I never end up using it, so I guess that worked out. We're also going to need quite a bit of silicon. Fortunately, I went out gathering quartz. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't remember mining this quartz. I grabbed it. Obviously, I remember mining a little bit of quartz. I don't remember mining this much, and I'm kind of like, I might have gone on like a longer quartz gathering trip than I remembered. But like it's just confusing. We'll do like 4 stacks in there. They'll go into the thing while we're working. And oh, hey, actually, I forgot something entirely. We can upgrade this furnace a little bit. So I was just about to. I just remembered about these manatide bellows that you can use to like stoke your furnace to make them run faster. But I forgot that you have to keep on using them. But what you can do actually, if you want to like fill a mana tablet faster, you can put this here. It'll automatically pump if you do that. Well, it stopped because it's full, but yeah. I need. That's so silly. How much silicon have we gotten? A little bit. All right. Well, let's crack on, shall we? Was I using this to start with? I think I was. Let's get inside where it's safe, even though we just slept. Do I have anything in here? Kind of. Oh, you know what? That's not what I want. Are you not? Okay, that's weird. Let's see. So what we need is a controller. Pretty simple. We need some of that and some stone. We're probably going to need a few of these. But let's make that. We need an advanced processor, which is this and that. Let's make like, you know what? Get all these. Let's make like 4. You know, maybe we should do this outside with where we can actually smelt things. And you know what? Just to save myself a couple of cuts. We're going to make, you know what? Let's make like 8 of these. Or I'll make 6, and then I'll make like 16 of each of these 2. And then we'll be right back. Hopefully we've got all the stuff we need now, at least to get us started. So let's see. Have the controller. Oh, no, we don't. Get one of you. We need 1. We're going to need some way to access our boy. So that's going to be a crafting grid, which requires 1 of these. Let's see. We need a destruction core. Easy enough. And a construction core. Also pretty easy. That gets us a grid, but we need glass. We have glass. I don't know what this thing's deal is. And then we need to make that with these to make a crafting grid. All right, easy enough. So last thing we need is a... I'm just going to type in ass every single time, guys. I'm sorry. We need a disk drive, which takes another one of these. And a chest, which we do have. It's just not reading it. So now we've got basically the components we need. And we got to upgrade. So if we slap this guy over here, you'll light up with some power. Attach you here. Put this there. Everything's online. We can now see everything we have stored in here. But we don't have anything stored because we don't have anything to store it on. So we need to add some storage. So if let's just type this in again. Let's see. We are going to need some of these storage disks. So let's see. 1K. Fairly straightforward. What about 4K? Basic processors. How many of these do I have left? 14. I can make 3 of these, I believe, which means I need 9 of these. So let's get those in. What does this take? Oh, glass. I'll type in the G this time. Let's make 9 of these. Oh. What did we run out of? That? I'm really not sure what the whole glass thing's about. I think we're pretty low on silicon as well. So let's grab another stack of that. So let's get 8 more of these. I'm probably gonna need to make a little glass thing because I'll just dig out some of the desert because we need a bit of it. Let's see. You come here. You're fine. I can just shift click you because it's not like I'm gonna make a million of you on accident. And then that, and some glass and quartz iron. Okay, I'm not gonna type in the G every time. Get 3 of these. We don't want any storage housings because they're just housings. So that will store 12,000 items, give or take. So what we could do is very slowly break our chests and move stuff in here. I'm gonna move this. By the way, it's gonna go inside. I'll just I'll probably pinch that power cell. But instead, what we can do is craft an import item to that, and then we'll have a little bit more fun. So let's see, which one of these do I want? You are out. You know, I'm gonna have to craft another dimensional cell. I will be right back, and then I'll craft some things just to make life easy. I'm gonna do something about these doors. Curses. Okay, one of these. Are we seriously? This whole like glass thing is really bumming me out. Can I tell you that? Yeah, importer. Thank you. I'm going to want some speed upgrades. I'm actually going to want 7 of them. So let's see. You take 7 of these, and then, is that yet more glass? Jesus. We're going to need quite a bit of this. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to turn all of you into speed upgrades with the sugar, please. Oh, we're running out of quartz enriched iron. That's going to be a problem, but I think we can make enough to get through here. And then I want to turn 4 of you into a stack upgrade. Okay, easy peasy. So what we're going to do is, for right now, I'm just going to delink this. That way we don't get any weird issues. I'll break all these. don't want to break that chest. That'll defeat the purpose. I'm just going to break them. Okay, well, let's see. Controller, crafting grid, disk drive, storage disks. I don't know where my other one went. I'm sure it's somewhere. But we can start putting this stuff inside. Okay, I got most of that stuff out. This is slowly but surely draining power, but it only uses 7 arithmetic, so not that quickly. That's what we want to do. You here, set you to out. You are on channel 2. And now you will power this. This barely uses anything. In fact, I might do something kind of funny or fun with this later. So what we can do really quickly is plug you in. You will start taking things from here real slowly. But if we had a stack upgrade and some speed upgrades, now you're really tearing through. I don't think there's a chest mover or anything. What I would do, I keep just having the word ass on my screen. I don't think there's a block in here that moves chests. If I had put all these into shulker boxes, that could work. So unfortunately, that's not the case. So what I'm gonna have to do is like break you, take you back, put a cable here, and then do this, and then put these. Yeah, I'm just gonna break these. That'll be more fun. Do not do this on servers, everybody. People will kill you, or. I mean, they certainly deserve to. All right, let's just do all this really quickly. We got a lot of stuff in here. Look at all them pants. Holy moly, what is the frame rate looking like? 20? Yikes, even worse up here. Okay, let's fix that up. Oh, we're full. That's bad. Okay, the frame rate is back to normal, and I took a screenshot of it because I guess I really just had to celebrate. But I didn't think we'd fill up that fast, and this is sort of the trick to get around filling up your storage drives with a bunch of garbage. Oh, that's interesting. We have too much stone. That explains. I think we filled up mostly on stone. So let's see. What do I want to do here? I want to unlock these, first of all. Let's make a void upgrade if I have one, or if I don't have one. I should have all this stuff to make it. Yes. Cool. You can have a void upgrade, and then... do I have any gold upgrades? You could have that as well. I'm missing the gold because it's not connected yet. Let's just do this. Right here. Put you here. Let's take all these out. We'll spill out onto the floor. It's fine. Then if we do this, they all go in there. Perfect. Now you can go in there. Let's see. I got an extra one of these. What can I put in? Flesh? Sure. The rotten flesh, that'll take up less space. We will lock you guys all. We'll make sure you're all displaying your numbers so I can tell you at a glance. Got the compacting drawers. These are going to be cool in a second. And now we just need to, this is kind of temporary, but I guess I have to move you for a second. That'll go there. That really won't do anything. I don't need you per se. And now we need a storage... what is this thing? External storage thing. Yeah, that's that. What are we missing? Construction core. All right, I need actually one of these quartz that I have over here. That's external. That's what it's called. Construction core. Am I really out of those? Curses. So, I got one of those. So external storage. Well, actually, construction core here. External storage there. Boom. Look at that. It actually could tell that I wanted to use the chest that I have. All right. Let's see. Cables. I need... I'm losing my mind. Cables. Oh, wait. You know what? I have these in here. That's my stuff that I didn't want to store. So if we go... external storage, I'm going to set you to a very high, ridiculous priority. You guys, everything in here should go in here first that matches these drawers. Why did that update the light? So if I do something, so now we can see the stone, because we're sorted by quantity. This is all the stuff we have that's shown the most. We can now see the stone that's over here. The gold that's in nugget, gold, ingot, and block form is over here. And see all this stuff. And now if we, let's see. Let's take out all of this cobblestone except for a teeny tiny bit. We should see. We got 350 over there. Goes up to 1.5 thousand. It should all wind up back here. Perfect. Wonderful. That's how that was supposed to be working the whole time, but it wasn't. Oh dear. All right, let's see. What can I put away? This stuff now. Let's see. Let me put all of these away. I don't need them just yet. So how are we looking on storage? We're pretty full. I can make more of these, but I need more glass. And, oh, you know what? Actually, can I make a disk manipulator real quick? Manipulator. This will help out a little bit as well. Maybe not. Let's see. 2 of these. Just make a handful. Let's go take these outside. I need to move my smelting stuff down here too, just so I have access to it. Eventually, we'll automate everything, and then it'll be like, what? Why is this taking more than a nanosecond? I wanted it. I ordered that today, sir. All right, let's see. I should put like an elevator down here too, or something to teleport me anyway. That's. Do we have enough of this? So we're running pretty low, but I think we got enough. Oh no, we got to make 2 of these houses. I guess you do need it. Look, it can tell that I have glass that I want. What a concept! All right, I need 1 more batch of these. I really don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it always does that or not. All right, so you guys go here. I'm going to need those upgrades back. Is what we can do. And to connect these things to the system, you don't need a cable. As long as they're touching another part of the system, that comes online. That is menacing. Okay. So now what we can do, let's see, which one of you uses the most full? You're the least full. I fucked that one up. And you can go in here. And now if I put all these upgrades in here, this guy will start emptying out. And it'll go to whatever has the highest priority. So right now that's this. So if there's anything that was tangled up in here that didn't go into these before, it'll go to them now, and then it'll start going to this one. So you can see we're starting to fill up over here. This guy filled up first. You're full, but now you're mostly empty. If it were completely empty, it would have just been in the out. But now, you can see we've saved up a little bit of that. So I'm gonna take these upgrades out because I don't really need them. But that looks terrifying. And it looks like it'd be spawning a boss right now. All right, let's see. Next thing we want is the wireless upgrades. So, how much iron do I have? I have about a stack of iron left. All right, well, let's do that first. Now, this can be configured. I believe it's configured to be pretty low at the moment. I don't know if it's been changed. We'll find out in a second, but let's see. I should have all this. Yes, wireless transmitter. This, unfortunately, does have to go into a cable. I lied before. So you can wirelessly transmit 16 blocks. Well, let's make some range upgrades. And I believe they'll each add 16, which is going to be nothing compared to our other remote, but the storage is a lot easier to deal with. So let's see. Oh, wow. We're running pretty low. I'm going to need to do some serious mining for these. And then luckily, ender pearls are not a problem. Oh, my goodness. Let's do another couple of them. Bam. All right. You all go in here. 48 whole blocks. How far is that, out of curiosity? All right. Well, let's do my patented here waypoint. Turn you off real quick. How far is 48 blocks from there? It's a little wasted. Look at all this light. Look at all these lighting. It's about right here-ish, which isn't abysmal. It covers the shop mostly. If I should work here. So what we can do is lay out cables like underground, add more of those little wireless receivers, which like the main expensive thing is the ender pearls, and I guess the quartz, but that should be fine. Although this doesn't work interdimensionally, it works intradimensionally. You know, like a dumb thing. But let's see. Now we need to make the actual wireless crafting grid. Is there a crafting? Yes, there is. Good. Can I make the creative one? No? Okay, well, let's do the wireless crafting grid. What do you take? A crafting grid? Inspired. Oh, we need more of these things, don't we? Oh, I have... Wait, how... Let's take another cut, I guess. Just realized I'd been moving slower because I didn't have anything in my inventory to power the Sojourner sash that I was wearing. Alright, so let's see. Do we have all this stuff yet? We should. Let's see. I need a destruction core probably. I usually make the crafting grid. Crafting grid. You know, I'm just going to press A to remember where you are. We're missing this. Are we also missing quartz enriched iron? You bet your ass we are. Let's make a couple more of those. How much iron are we down to? Oh, I don't even see it. That's alarming. Oh, 2. Alright, one of these, and that's cool. We are pitifully low on iron. So now we don't have anything to charge this, do we? So we shift right click you to here. You are bound, but you're out of energy. Cool. Well, I assumed you were bound. I guess you can bind without energy. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. It is nighttime. Great. Let's hook it up. Let's pop you in here. That should charge pretty instantly. And now we can access our entire inventory from way far away. I mean, like, kind of this far away. Right there. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Well, there it goes. Yeah, it's not great, but, like, I don't know. Just look at this. Look at how quickly I can I can click around. It's a lot smoother there. You are allowed to do more complicated stuff. We can get into auto crafting, which is going to be great. Probably start up with that next episode. I'm going to need more glass and iron. And how much quartz did we actually make out with? You know, we've got a bit. But we're definitely going to need more of that stuff. And then you're empty. We can now use these to their full effect, which is great. What I kind of want to do is replace... Was there anything like left in you? Oh, I had some sugar. Well, take that back. I can't shift click out of this. Alright, well, let's break these. Cool. Oh, don't want to break you. Oh, that's interesting. I've never looked at the bottom of that. It's like a crafting grid almost. Let's see. How do I want to deal with you? Okay. Bowls. Do I have enough of these? I don't think I do. Oops. Okay. Oh wow. Hang on. Let me brain science. All right, I think I actually managed to brain some science. Let me just pop you up there. External storage set to priority 9001. Oh, that's fine. That's never mind. Put you there, and then we can take our good friends up to the top over here. And oh, look at all this stuff in my inventory. Why is this not stacking? There we go. That's a little better. Let's see. Controller, you can go. Do we want you up top? I guess we do. You can go up there. That's good enough for me. Let's see. We want you powered, so you can go right here as well. Out, and let's head on. Is that? Oh, cool. Oh, it fits in my inventory. That's cool. You can come here. Want you at eye level. You probably switch these, to be honest, actually. That turns off because it's not connected. Disk manipulator. We'll have our disks that will be manipulated eventually. No, that's lowered. Oh, you know, it's because I don't have all this crap in there. Let's put all this away. And then, and that works out. And then I just gotta reinstall the wireless thing. You're not where I was. I don't think you can attach these to, like, the bottom of this. What about the side? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do something kind of dumb here. Yeah, see, it connects. It connects like that, but it doesn't wait, what if I do this? Does that count? That's still dumb, right? We know how that's still dumb, right? All right, let's rebind you. That works. That is insane. Because if I break this, it would just break off. That's rather silly. I don't even think that's like a new thing. I don't think that's because this is like a newer pack or whatever. I think that's just how that's always been. That is truly. I guess I don't need this one, do I? That is super wacky. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. We got some Botania bits and baubles, or trinkets rather. Sorry. My dog's snoring. I don't know if you can hear that. We got some stuff. I'm not wearing any armor, but I can fly with my jet. But I can fly. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Wait. Oh, that's the thumbnail. Oh, thanks for watching. Happy Easter. I look like Sam Winchester's mother. Jesus.